Welcome. Another even later night. What's up, Willie, DJ? We'll wait for a couple of people to show up. Alright. Thank you for the likes, guys. Appreciate you. Paired at 6. 1 to 66. Welcome. So today is a super late session. Simulation Dog 89. And I have to be relatively quiet because people are asleep in the house. Hopefully these late nights will be over soon and I'll be able to go back to my normal volume and my normal times. What's up, Neo Man? Good to see you, brother. How are you? There you go. We got a thumbs up on YouTube. Okay. So yeah, today will also have to be a relatively short session. I have another early shoot tomorrow. I don't know how many more days I can keep going like this. But it's fun. Okay, so let's dive in for another short, late one. Okay, so welcome to all the people here today. If there are any newcomers here today, I'll give you a short introduction. This channel usually revolves around simulation hypothesis. My name is Danny and I'm claiming to have found actual proof that we live in a simulation. I guess it's hush hush today, right? It sounds like that. A few years ago I discovered that if you project a diffracted laser on the surface and you ingest a particular molecule that I cannot really name on a live chat, you will see code running in surfaces. This observation is now being observed and replicated over 1,000 times worldwide, and I am connected to some of the leading researchers in the field. It does not mean that all of them agree with me in my conclusions, but this is an ongoing conversation that we're having. Thank you, Bobo. Always good to see you, man. I appreciate you. But thank you for the gift. We meet here every single day, no exceptions, as you can see by today's example, to discuss the experiment, the discovery, the implications, as well as science in general, religion, spirituality, philosophy, God, and whatever comes to mind. So with all of that in mind, and with the fact that I won't be able to stay for very long tonight, let's dive into some of the things that we can address. Good to see you, Bobo. And thank you so for all the likes, Spirit 6. Appreciate you. Neo Man is asking, have you tried using 2 lasers at once and lining up the bars to create a double thick bar? Yeah. It doesn't really do much, it seems, which is strange. It's almost like because it's a band, it makes it easier to concentrate or something like that. But yeah, absolutely tried it. Salud, President Zadi. Good to see you. It's always fun to see that they now have regulars even in the very late hours. It's very encouraging. Also, once again, to all the newcomers on TikTok right now, we usually talk about the simulation hypothesis. My name is Danny and I'm claiming to have found actual proof we live in a simulation. And we meet here every single day to discuss the discovery, as well as science in general, religion, spirituality, and philosophy. And I'm whispering today because people are asleep in the house. If you want to watch longer form videos of everything you see on TikTok, you can go to my channel, YouTube channel, Dango Thoughts. 3 words, D-A-N-G-O Thoughts. D-A-N-G-O Thoughts. So you watch the longer version videos, Stop Miss Ma'am, of everything that I have here on TikTok. You can just follow the link in my description. We're actually working on a documentary on the subject, on the discovery, and should be very exciting. President Zani is saying, when are you trying it again? You mean the experiment? Right now I'm just traveling. I'm shooting another movie. Should be back by the end of the month, I think. The Internet Archive is currently being destroyed. Alexandra is a historic record that emulates that. What say you? Any significance? What do you mean the Internet Archive is currently being destroyed? What does that mean? I work the graveyard. Nice. JD Leslie. Has anyone seen the code using the laser but not using the molecule? Thanks. Yeah, I met 3 people that could do it, and then some people claim this on the chat as well. So I would say the short answer is yes. What's up, Marie Rum? By the way, even though this is a super short and a late session, like I mentioned yesterday, I'm gonna start doing a subscription thing on YouTube, and I already launched it, but before I start like officially advertising it for people, I will be asking every day if you feel like you have suggestions as to what you believe would be valuable. If I add it as a thing, it can be anything. It will help me stretch the imagination and offer something that people would actually enjoy. Might be private lives in addition to the regular lives. Might be some Zoom sessions once a month. Maybe a lot of different things. So you guys let me know. Thank you, Vlad. I appreciate you. Ivory saying hello. Have you tried the laser on mushrooms? Yeah, it works on mushrooms. It works on Aya as well. On mushrooms, however, you're gonna need a much larger amount of mushrooms. Well, I mean, maybe anything above 3.5 grams should work. If it's your body, your choice, why isn't prostitution legal? Besides Reno? Great question, I don't know. Isn't it like the old profession or something? The oldest profession? What will it change if we are living in a simulation? As far as our immediate thing, Jamie, not much. What's up, Lee, San Francisco? Is that Terrence McKenna's picture? No, okay. I thought for a second. Good to see you. So, but in the long run, we might be able to understand what we can do with the larger computational environment. Maybe potentially bend the laws of physics. At the moment, it's not very clear. Let's see what else we got here. What's up, science? No. Okay, it doesn't seem like I missed any messages. I would say your method is clean and mushrooms are dirty. You can use synthetic ones, right? They're incredible. What's it called? 4-ACO, and then the name of the molecule. 4-ACO, and then I can't say the other letters, but if you just search 4-ACO, it should come up. I think they sell them in like some companies in Canada sell them legally. You just gotta order them, not for personal use. What in the Morgan Whalen is going on here? What's up, Mercanthon? Usually we talk about the simulation hypothesis. My name is Danny, and I'm claiming to have found actual proof that we live in a simulation. And we meet here every single day to discuss the discovery, the implications. I don't usually whisper like this, but right now people are asleep in the house, and usually I'm also not going on that late. Good morning indeed, Holy Crusade. What's up, Garisa? Welcome everybody, all the newcomers. Nomad Jesterake saying hello regarding the projected laser slot, making it wider where it lands. I saw a video on Instagram where a mirror was placed on a speaker. The frequency made the pattern to cover more surface. Yeah, we actually, the guy who's building the lasers, he also created a rotating one on a fan and one on a drill. For some reason, it doesn't actually make you see more of it. but we're working on ideas of how to actually do that. But thank you for the suggestion. Might consider it. If you point a laser on human body on the molecule, Vlad, you see the same thing, which is extra strange. Just can't understand. What do you mean that you can't understand, Madgura? Simulation in what terms? A great question, Garisa. So the proposition is that the deepest substrate of reality is computational, and in that sense, simulation means a slice of reality. So in other words, I guess you can call it a parallel universe, but I'm claiming to have found actual proof for that. I'm confident once you have access to a large enough magnetic field, any speculation will be non-issue. I agree with that. Working on that. I think it will come very soon. Okay. Welcome. Okay. We're at 6. You're the best. Thank you for all the likes. What's up, Ben? Different timeline? Great question. There might be spaces without time. There might be based on computational steps instead of time. Does that make sense? Do you have a book? Oh yeah. You're talking about the Mandela effect. I think it's a lot more sophisticated than that. Okay, saying sleep could be a way to optimize resource usage in a simulation by pausing 1/3 of users at any given time. The simulation can support more active users simultaneously. What do you think? I appreciate it, but I don't think that there's any limitation to their computation on the level where they're running it, because they're borrowing infinite computational power from all the different simulations. So that's my impression, at least. I think the best, Gary said, the best frame for this, I think, is Stephen Wolfram's new physics project. I think that's the most promising frame at the moment. That and Donald Hoffman's work. One important distinction is that, not like in the movie The Matrix, that in the movie we're stuck in a computer software. In real life, it seems that the real world is the computational world. So it's the other way around. And what we would call the real world is just a subset. It's a tiny slice of the larger computational space. This is why when we discovered computation, we can now do a lot more complex things than we could if we would just manipulate physical matter. Can we translate the code? Not yet. I would say that's a much later thing in the future, when you're going to be able to record directly from the cortex and send your visual field into some kind of a AI that can analyze it. At the moment, there's just too much going on all at once. It's very difficult to discern what's happening, but you can see very clearly that it's an actual code. Oh yeah, scientists already are interested, depending on the scientists. Once you have access to a large enough magnetic field, any speculation will be non-issue. Wait, why isn't it marking it? Let's see. Interesting. What's behind the code? Behind the code, I'm not sure, but when you're looking at the code, it seems to be some kind of a fundamental layer. No, I get you, but yeah, I have some scientists who showed interest working on substantiating something. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Oh yeah, someone online. It is very interesting. Is the running code accessible for any of the entities, or do you think that the code is a fundamental attribute for them as it is for us? That's a great question. I think there's layers. I think the layer right above us, they're more like a management company, basically. So for them, the code is already constructed by somebody else, and they have to tend to it. You refuse any code. Okay, I don't know what that means. Okay. Yeah, I think today I'm gonna have to keep it super short because it's 3:30 a.m. 3:30 a.m. for me, and I gotta get some sleep. Codes that simulate the matrix. Well, the proposition, Beach Butterfly, is that not like in the movie, the matrix is actually all there is. The computational layer is all there is. The simulation is a prison created by a fascist government from outside. The fascist government wanted to fix violent prisoners with high-tech brain surgery. We are trapped in a dream. I disagree. Good talk though. A functionless location. Okay, that comment is way too complex for me right now, Madgura. If resources are unlimited, why do we seek constraints like Planck's constant, certainly principle of thermodynamics limits these? They would not be bound by the Planck constant or any other constant inside our universe. The proposition that is not they're running the Earth, they're running the multiverse. They're outside of the multiverse itself. Alright, guys. Alright. The jokes have started. Alright, guys, apologies. Today's gonna be super short. I gotta get some rest. My brain is fried. Hopefully, I'll manage to come earlier tomorrow. It's frustrating for me as well. In any case, peace and love to everybody. Hope to see you tomorrow. Hopefully in a reasonable hour, without me needing to whisper. You can follow me across all channels. TikTok is Danny Goller. X is Goller Danny. YouTube is Dango Thoughts. Or you can just follow the link in my link tree in the description on TikTok. And my Twitch is LaserX83. So have a good night or good morning, everybody. Peace and love. Ciao. Thank you. Have a good night, guys.